And just like that, we're back again. Uncle Bulkout in the building. All right, guys. So we got a spectacular surprise. So Mrs. Bulkout, I don't think she's seen this, and I did not give it to her, so it's partially my fault. But anyways, this is the last pod. This is the one I said yesterday. I think was it yesterday? Yeah, I said that. I think there's one pepper left. I said I did save my wife one. Um, there was some that I had in a bowl on the counter, and I tossed them. And those I didn't know how many she was gonna eat, so she was eating out of that bowl. What I do is to try to keep them fresh. I keep them in the fridge. This pod was picked 2 weeks ago, so however, um, I had what I did is keep in the fridge. I take a couple out, a little handful out, and put them in a bowl, for my wife to eat throughout the day while I'm at work. And sometimes she finishes all of them. Sometimes she doesn't. And then I'll come home and maybe I'll have a half of one or one or two, or I'll put some on her plate during dinner time. But anyways, last night I forgot. And, she before I even thought of it, she had cap cramps from eating a prima tally sauce. I actually don't even have any of that left. She ate like a ton of it, and so yeah, Mrs. Bulka had cramps last night. So did I, off of 7 dual chips. Yeah. All right. So this here is a Thor's Thunderbolt peach. I've never reviewed this pepper before. I've had the Thor's hammer, completely different pepper. This, my friends, is Thor's Thunderbolt. um, we got some brunch over here. Sunday brunch, you know what it is. All right, let's cut this baby in half and see what it looked like on the inside. Because I know you guys like to see the plus on it. Smells heavy, heavy peachy. If you guys know anything about peach pods, they have a distinct smell. Oh, what's that? That's what the inside looks like. So yeah, cramps. Oh my. So check this out. I got some toast with a little bit of shredded potatoes here and some toast. Let me get something racked up here. So here's the deal. I got wrecked. So I've never once got like that off them dual chips. They destroyed me last night. And with that being said, I get destroyed by them. And I said I felt it in my stomach. I was like, well, I didn't prep good, right? But afterwards, after the video, I ate 2 bananas and drank some milk. I was fine. Next thing you know, I wake up. I don't know what time it was. 4 o'clock in the morning. I had cramps. So I ate some crackers. I think a little bit of peanut butter and drank some cream, right? And it took it away well enough. But but lo and behold, I wake up a couple hours later with severe cramps, believe it or not. Like I'm talking about, like I just did a real challenge. Like, and I could not get them to go away. I ended up cooking. I had some of these frozen little, they're like potato pancakes. I had up frying those up with cramps. I'm like, no. And I ate those and I was fine afterwards. So I cannot believe it that I'm that sensitive, even my stomach at this point. All right, so let's see how we're gonna do this. That's a vicious Verde. I didn't shake this, I should have. It's gonna drip all over the place. Set it up there like it's a jet ski on a wavy bottle of water. Body of water. Uncle Bocow. This is gonna hurt. citrusy, hot, not too floral. I'm surprised. Most peach pods have a certain floralness that I don't like. Wow, it's really good. Yeah. By the way, my throat feels better today than it did. The lungs, I don't know what's going on. They really started hurting yesterday. Um, but I slept I slept heavy throughout the night. Like I just was passing out, not constantly. I passed out like no warning last night, just out. So, um, I don't know what to do. If you have pneumonia, a lot of times you have to go get antibiotics, right? Um, the Minute Clinic here is 1 star. They are terrible. Oh, and I know I've met some of the people that work there. They are not nice people, and they charge you like $100 your first time going. Just a what do you call it? Initial fee, and then they charge you so much for seeing you. They'll give you like a test, like for the vid and stuff like that, and then they end up telling you, oh, well, you're gonna have to go see a doctor and some. So, and they had no appointments open. Oh, that left the only option would be the ER. And I stopped there yesterday. It was packed, man. 8 to 9 hour wait. So I don't know if I want to go get checked out or just ride it out and see how bad or good I can get in the next 24 hours. It's sad how hard it is to get your hands on an antibiotic in this country. You know, I mean, some people they have a regular doctor. It's easier, but 9 times out of 10, you gotta go to these clinics, wait there 4 or 5 hours, pay all this cash up front, go to the ER, wait 9 hours, sometimes be in there all night, just for them to say, here's some penicillin, here's a prescription for it. Now you got to go, hope the pharmacy's open. By the time you get out of there, they might not be. It's just the healthcare system is completely broken here. But hopefully, we don't ever get Obamacare fines again. The IRS sent something to my corporate job office, and my corporate office got a hold of me and said, "You marked." This is during the Obamacare thing, where they were taking people's taxes. Work said, "You marked that we didn't offer you affordable health insurance." And I said, "Yeah, but we did." And I said, "No," I said, the insurance you offered me, these huge deductibles that you have to pay up front, I don't have enough money in my bank account right now or never for that much for deductibles. That means the insurance won't pay out. Besides, I said the weekly cost, bi-weekly cost is too much. I don't have enough money to do it. They said, no, but you can't mark that we didn't offer it to you. I said, it says, did they offer you affordable health insurance? I put no, because I cannot afford it. And they said, But that's not what that means. I'm like, so now we're going to change the meaning of affordable. I understood what they were saying. It's just a word that the government decided to use to punish people who can't afford health insurance, you know? That was crazy. Oh, you work where your health insurance is too expensive. You can't afford it. So let's punish you. The rich people that can afford it, they're fine. The people that are eligible for Medicaid, they're fine. They get their taxes back. But you, lower middle class folks, we're going to punish you because why not? All right, guys. Thor's Thunderbolt piece, that was from Linda's Fire Treats. I'm just rambling at this point. Um, Excellent pepper. There was no floralness to it. I'm very surprised. I had decent heat. Um, wasn't overwhelming. Of course, I did eat it with food, but the food just helps me gauge it kind of better. It's how I eat. It's how I eat every day. So, but I hope all of you out there are well. um, Mrs. Bullcow was thinking about doing a tube of terror. Comment below if you want to see Mrs. Bullcow do a tube of terror. She did one last year, like it didn't even bother her. She didn't even flinch. I think it would kick her butt this time. I know she could complete it. I just think she would be lit. Um, but I have to see. I don't know if we got enough stuff for her to prep with. I don't want her up in the middle of the night with cramps. It is not. It's not good, man. Think about a sick child that wakes up and is very unruly. I don't know. I haven't had that many bad times. My children are when they're sick, they can be miserable, but sometimes sometimes they come unhinged. You know, we all do. I have not been myself lately, um, but Mrs. Bocow Cramp, she handles it real good. She's not unruly or bad, but the thing is that to try to put her taking care of the children and the animals, she feeds all the animals at night, so it's the sugar gliders and whatnot. So I don't want to see her with cramps. Period. Now, if she gives herself cramps from eating a couple too many peppers or half a bottle of really hot sauce, it's gonna go away. All right, Uncle Boca loves you guys. What?